Hey everyone. All right, we are back with another Weezer album review, the Green Album this time. All right. So if I'm reading the back correctly here, this was released in 2001. This does have one of my favorite Weezer songs on it. Um, this was an interesting album when I picked this one up to listen to it. I don't remember if this one came from a garage sale pile or if I found a used copy and picked it up along the way or whatnot. All I know is this was not originally in my collection, and I don't think Tracy's much of a Weezer fan, so I don't think she brought this with her. There is a great simplicity to this album, like the guitar work on here, especially on certain songs, a little too complicated to call this a punk album. But it definitely has a great throwback to classic punk. Like we're talking Ramones style punk, where it's got more of that 50s kind of rock sound and just kind of, stripped, scaled back, whatnot. But it doesn't do the whole rushing the tempo or getting aggressive like punk. It just is a little more modern than if they were doing 50s stuff. Like I said, it reminds me of early Ramones, like the first couple Ramones albums. So the album that was Don't Let Go, which is a great way to open up the album. I think it works really well. Has a great vibe to it. And right away, that gives you that Ramones punky vibe I was talking about, And I'm talking about stuff like maybe not so much the first album, maybe a little bit later on. Like, I don't know, Today Your Love, Tomorrow the World. Some of the more, I want to call them love song oriented songs, but anyways, moving on. Don't Let Go, though, great, strong opening to the album. Then you're into Photograph, and I don't mind Photograph. Photograph's a good second tune on the album. That one has more of a classic, like Blue Album Weezer going on that one. Sounds like Photograph definitely would belong right in there with Undone, Sweater Song, Buddy Holly, stuff like that. Then we get into, as I was talking about, one of my favorite Weezer songs on this album, and that is Hash Pipe, which is the next song up. I love that bass rhythm. Great riff. I hate trying to sing the song, singing along with it, man. Those high notes, whoo, man. Can't squeeze my balls hard enough to hit those high notes. But just such a fun, good song. After that, you get an Island in the Sun, which I very much enjoy, but I know a lot of people really dislike this song and really dislike it. Like a lot of Weezer fans I've heard really bitch about Island in the Sun. And I don't get the hate for it because I think it's just a good, fun song. Hit. I can see why they made it a single. It just totally works for me. It works. It makes sense. And then the next song after that is Crab. I really dig Crab. Crab is a really good tune, man. I like the guitar work on Crab. It's a little understated, a little downplayed, but you can actually, I mentioned this in my last review where, considering how much Rivers Cuomo is a Kiss fan, you rarely hear him, and how much he's an Ace Frehley fan specifically, R.I.P. Ace, you rarely hear him bust out lead lines like you would hear in Kiss-style songs. And on Crab, you get some good fills and some good leads in there, man. That's really nice to hear. Knockdown, Drag Out. This is definitely... Crab was back to, aside from the guitar solos, definitely fell a little more back into that harder edge kind of punkish rock. Knockdown, Drag Out, same thing. Smile, I enjoy. That wasn't a bad tune. Simple Pages is really good. But they just keep going with that good rock edge the whole way through at this point. You know, it's good, solid album. They're not all singles. You know, Crab, arguably, I'd say Crab could have definitely been a single. Hash Pipe definitely was. Island of the Sun was, and I'm pretty sure Don't Let Go was as well. I'd have to double check. I'm not going to, but I'd have to. The last two songs on the album, that's kind of where I go meh. Glorious Day and Oh Girlfriend. They have some okay stuff to them, but those two really feel like they were fillers that were pushed at the end of the album to me. I could do without those two songs. Realistically, when I'm going through this out, I can't get over how fast this album is too. I think it's less than a half hour. I didn't check officially, but for the driving I was doing the other day, I swear it took me only a half hour to cycle through this album. And there are only 10 songs, and most of them are around, you know, the 3-minute marker, so 30-minute album sounds about right. The first half of the album, Don't Let Go, Photograph, Hash Pipe, Island of the Sun, and Crab. When I'm playing through the album, each of those songs individually hit me every single time. Photograph maybe kind of blurs a little bit in between Don't Let Go and Hash Pipe. The second half of the album, though, when you're getting Knocked Down, Drag Out, Smile, Simple Pages, Glorious Day, and Oh Girlfriend, it really does kind of feel like they really concentrated on getting the first half of the album perfect. The second half of the album wasn't really a concern to them so much. Like I said, Knock Down, Drag Out, Smile, and Simple Pages are great album cuts. Really enjoy them as album cuts when the album's playing. Glorious Day and Oh Girlfriend, they really do nothing for me at the end of the album. If anything, they end the album on a note that I wouldn't have wanted to end it on. You definitely don't want to put Oh Girlfriend too close to Island in the Sun, since Island in the Sun's kind of, you know, a mellow, more chill song and whatnot. But I think either Smile or Simple Pages should have ended the album, in my opinion. I think they should have taken a little bit of a hit more into the middle of the back half and then finished out strong instead. I don't know. That's my opinion, though. What do you guys think? Am I being too hard on this album? Are there songs I'm not giving the credit they deserve? Let me know. That's what the comment section is for down below. On your way down there, you'll see a couple links as well. If you want to check those out, that'd be awesome. Otherwise, folks, if you could hit the like button, subscribe button, bell for notifications, that would be great. I'm really trying to hit 200 before the end of the year. That'd be awesome. Otherwise, folks, peace, love, take care, and I'll see you for the next review.